Thomas, another clean sheet, but struggling to create.
Yeah, bang on. I think the positive is that we are going here against a very good home team that you need to respect with the results they've done, where they're beating Liverpool, United, Newcastle, Villa, drawing with Chelsea, and keeping them on that low amount of chances. Chances and shots. Has 7 shots in total. I think that's a very, very strong defensive performance. I think the back four did excellent. The whole team did excellent, especially Mickey and Romero did very well with Thiago and Kevin Chado up there. So that's a positive. I think the amount of unforced errors is the biggest negative, I would say, and I think that's the bit where you can say you make too many mistakes there on unforced technical areas that then take out 8, 9 maybe good half transitions where you're not getting into good positions, and then when we were up there lack the cutting edge on the day.
Felt like the fans voiced their frustrations at you in particular when you went over at the end?
Yeah, I think it seems like they were not too satisfied, and it's fair. I think when we don't hit a top performance overall, but I think it's double-sided, because I think what we need to understand is the acknowledgement of the defensive side of the game, which we've done excellent today against a team that just scored 3 against Liverpool, 3 against Man United, so on and so on. But of course, the offensive part needs to be better. There's no two ways about that. Yeah.
I asked you just very quickly about your bench. You had 2 goalkeepers, no Brennan Johnson. It didn't feel like you had a lot of options to change today.
No, that's true. It's true.
Can I ask you about Brennan not being there?
Yeah, obviously there is some rumours out there, and it's probably close to some of the rumours.
Thomas, you said about having to respect Brentford and the attacking threat they've had against the likes of Liverpool and other teams. How aware are you, how conscious are you of wanting to be entertaining for the fans, because you saw how frustrated they were, and coupling that with trying to be defensively as well?
Yeah, but I think there's 2 things in it. I think if you as a team are not strong defensively, and that's not the same that you can't play offensive football, it's just impossible to compete over a long season. Impossible. If you want to end in the nice, good position you'd like to end in. Then of course the offensive part of it, so there's also a little bit, you need to open up enough and do that, and I think we still do that. Then there is another element. It is no matter what shape, offensive, defensive you are, you can't make the amount of unforced error we do today, for example, or last game against Crystal Palace. That's the bit we need definitely see we can improve. And then the next bit is you need to work on the offensive patterns and the structure, and keep working very hard on that. And then the final bit is probably a little bit some of the some key offensive players out for a game like this, for example, the ones we talked about a lot, and then on top of that, Xavi and Lucas. So probably that didn't help as well.
Do you worry about losing the faith of the fans if you don't play a bit more attacking?
Of course we need to play. It's not that we don't want to play offensive or attacking football. I just think when we're not, how can you say, on the top of the game we would like to be, we'll work very, very hard on that. But while you're working hard on that, you can't, if you struggle scoring goals, let's say that, or create enough chances, you can't open up too much, because then you need to score too many goals. So it's a fine balance.
Thomas, are you comfortable with Brennan leaving when you've got such limited attacking options?
I think it's fair to say that Lucas and Xavi are hopefully soon back with the team that are attacking options. So that's some element. Hopefully Sri Lanka at one stage also will come back and help the team, and then that should be fine. And then we are, as I said, we are in the market, and we are looking for everything we can to see if we can improve the squad. But it's a difficult January window, and we need to be calm and take the right decisions.
Can we just ask finally about Dominic Solanke, because I know you haven't wanted us to ask, when he hasn't come back, but after the press conference the other day, there was the video for released by Spurs where he was training. So that seems pretty optimistic, pretty positive news.
Yeah, so that is positive, no doubt of that. He's out there on the pitch and train with the group.
Does that feel like he could be back this month?
It feels that there could be a possibility for that, yeah.
So, Thomas, respectfully, it must be difficult to hear the boos at the end when, you're still clearly trying to win over the hearts and minds of the fans. It must be a difficult atmosphere, a difficult reception for you.
Yeah, of course you prefer everyone is happy and we're winning 3-0. I think it's the understanding of where we are right now as a team and as a club. I think that's the transparent view of it. I think we have to play with Archie as a 10, or I decided to do that. I know we did a little bit different in the end of the game. So that's just, it's step by step when we do those things. And I'm very confident we will make it fluent and better and scoring enough goals. But with the amount of games and the limited training times and the right offensive players available, it's part of it. It's no problem.
Do you think they are understanding, or do you think they need to be more understanding?
That question is very difficult for me to answer. We're going off a few boos after the game, and I say I'm not really reading anything on social media or articles and all that. I watch the team. I'm very aware that we are not where I want us to be. Very aware.
2 clean sheets in 2 successive London derbies, quick succession away from home this week, 4 points out of 6. Are you slightly surprised at the response that it's not been a fruitless week?
No, I agree. I think it's too. I think what you in this league is so tight. You just look at the results today and what was it? It was yesterday or 2 days ago. So tight, so even. There's small margins that change games. So I think we put a lot of foundation work into those 2 performances and competitiveness that you need to have in the team, and then we need to add the next layers. And it's not that we're not working on it. So yeah, it is what it is. I know we'll get where we want to go. Maybe it's not exactly where everyone wanted to be right now, but we'll get there.
Are you confident that people in the club understand the argument that you've put forward to us tonight?
Very confident. Okay, thank you. Thank you, guys.